Okay, we got a 400 Pontiac using the BHJ True Deck system, which doesn't reference off the oil pan rail. Um, a lot of guys reference off the oil pan rail to deck. Some guys actually level off the deck as well. This plate here takes all that out, takes all the guesswork out, because this here is never true from the factory. This is most certainly never, ever true. But what you really need to know is you want the deck to be true through the camshaft center line to the crankshaft center line. That puts all your push rod lifters, all your geometry, that gets everything square. And then what I do is when I put it in the boring bar, I square the deck surface off. Once I get this true to the camshaft and crankshaft center line, I put a dial indicator on my boring bar until I sweep the deck and then it's square. Then I bore it. Going off the oil pan rail is nothing but a guess. These things are not square from the factory. Very seldomly are they even remotely close. So you can see that this deck is quite poor. And this is kind of common on a Pontiac. You see we're picking up here. We got a nice cut across here. We skip and we miss here. We hit here. We're missing all this. We're hitting here. You know, anybody that thinks they're going to save a couple bucks and not deck a block, you know, and after they've been ran for quite a while, and this is an older block, and wishing that the head gasket will take care of all that. You know, my opinion on head gaskets is you get the surface as flat as you most possibly can. The head gasket doesn't have to work so hard. You know, so this is just going to be a clean up until we get her nice and square. We're not going for any numbers. Although I can go for numbers, but this is just a mild engine. We're not going to shoot for any specific number. We just want it nice and flat and square, and we can go from there. But that's what a Pontiac engine usually looks like when you cut them. And don't think that you're going to get away with just running a piece of sandpaper across the deck and you're going to put it back together. You might get lucky, but you know, you're really taxing the head gaskets. So the flatter you can get everything, the easier the head gasket has. That's it.